breaking news here in Batshit Bonkers, Britain, where productivity in the UK is about to be downgraded once again because businesses can no longer afford to do business and businesses can no longer afford to employ anybody because it's too expensive to employ anyone. Rachel Reeves, ceramic bobhead, hair by Lego, is expected to try and plug that £20 billion black hole by taxing the businesses that can no longer afford to be in business anymore.
Breaking news from what Katie Hopkins calls Batshit Bonkers Britain, where the economy's tanking, businesses are collapsing, and the government's latest plan to fix it might just be the final nail in the coffin. Hopkins is on a mission, exposing what she says is the madness behind Britain's crumbling productivity and the circus that's running the show. Let's dive in.
And going for the savings of people who used to be employed but can't be employed anymore because it's too expensive to employ them. And that, kids, is why you must never lie on your CV. In other news, the Ethiopian that was deliberately released from prison is back inside. David Lammy says we shouldn't think of this as a monumental cock-up, but more of a little exercise program for our friendly Ethiopians, you know, in the manner of, say, a randy dog being let out for a little walk before bedtime. And finally, Reform MP Sarah Putin, supposed to be in the shit,
into what's really happening, because the truth might just leave you speechless. That it all started with a simple but devastating truth. The UK is becoming too expensive to do business in. Energy costs are up, taxes are up, and now even hiring a single employee feels like a luxury, she says. Productivity in Britain isn't falling, it's being strangled by government stupidity, and for once, it seems like even critics are nodding along. Businesses can't expand, entrepreneurs are giving up, and while the public pays the price, Westminster plays musical chairs. Katie points the finger squarely at the Treasury. Chancellor Rachel Reeves, or as Hopkins cheekily calls her, ceramic bobhead, hair by Lego, is now scrambling to fill a £20 billion black hole in the budget. Her plan: tax the very same businesses that are already on their knees. Hopkins says this isn't an economic strategy, it's economic self-sabotage. She claims the government's idea of growth is simply taxing success until there's nothing left to tax. Across Britain, companies big and small are closing shop. From high street cafes to family-run factories, the domino effect is real and brutal. That we can't afford to stay open. Every new policy just makes it harder. Hopkins argues this is more than economic decline, it's a cultural one. The nation that once powered the Industrial Revolution is now running on red tape and recycled slogans. She calls it the Whole Circus, a government juggling empty promises, a Labour Party trying to patch the leaks with more taxes, and an opposition too scared to speak out. Hopkins' viral rant tore into all sides, mocking how politicians talk about growth while driving the economy off a cliff. If Britain was a business, it would have gone bankrupt years ago. But don't worry, we'd still be taxed for it. The reaction: explosive. Some say Hopkins has finally said what everyone's thinking. Others accuse her of fearmongering. But either way, she's got the nation talking. Batshit Bonkers Britain started trending within hours, with thousands sharing their own stories of rising costs, collapsing wages, and government indifference. Hopkins might be controversial, but one thing's certain: her message hit a nerve. The question now: can Britain pull itself out of this spiral, or are we too far gone? Katie Hopkins says this is just the beginning, that the real reckoning is coming when Britain finally realizes the system isn't broken, it's designed this way. Whether you agree with her or not, one thing's clear: something in this country has gone seriously wrong. And pretending otherwise won't pay the bills. So, what do you think? Is Katie Hopkins right? Is Britain truly losing its mind? Or is this just another loud voice in an even louder circus? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more uncensored looks at the madness of modern Britain. Until next time, stay sharp, stay awake, and welcome to Batshit Bonkers Britain.
Hello guys, welcome back my YouTube channel Europe Inside. Guys, like this video and subscribe my channel for latest political updates and more political debates and updates. Guys, support my channel, Care Starmer video. Thanks for watching guys.